And with that, that's about it from the market. Let's move right into the main topic.
Well, another week of industry progress, I think, Kyle. It's going really great, and good job, Jonah, on that report there. I'm looking forward to reading that. And we're seeing regulators are modernizing, STOs are making moves, and the secondary market is roaring. So, as you said, let's get into the main topic.
Yeah, I think this is a fun one. Everyone always complains about crypto because you can get hacked, and if you lose your wallet or your keys, you lose it forever. The absolute nightmarish problems in crypto.
Nightmarish is probably an understatement when you're potentially talking about millions of dollars worth of crypto that have simply been lost by some people. And that's why this week's topic is all about making sure that everyone in the security token space really understands that you can't experience these same issues with security tokens.
You can't lose what you're legally entitled to, and today's capital market infrastructure is designed to make sure there is accountability in knowing who owns what. The good old days of you losing your stock certificate are long gone, and when it comes to security tokens, it really is no different.
So I think the easiest way to clarify this is just by using some examples, right? So Kyle, I just bought some security tokens from you. I took the tokens you gave me and transferred them to a wallet that supports the security token. Let's say it's some BCAP tokens in my Coinbase custody account. God forbid Coinbase just got hacked or had an issue internally. And let's say in this scenario, I lost access to my wallet. What gives?
A terrifying event for anyone holding their crypto assets with Coinbase, but only a mere hindrance for anyone who had security tokens with them. In this exact scenario where you don't have access anymore, it's easy to solve, and let's break into why. Back when I may have first transferred you those security tokens, there was a smart contract that updated the registrar and ledger, noting that you are now the beneficial owner of those tokens, not me. In the event of a hack or someone stealing those tokens, we would just enact a simple option provided by many security token providers, which is to simply reissue your tokens. So when this happens, those stolen or locked up tokens sitting in Coinbase or a new wallet if a hacker stole it are then blacklisted and burned, becoming useless. But recorded on the blockchain specifically that those tokens with those serial numbers are nullified. And now the issuer, or the token issuance platform more specifically, would mint new tokens assigned to you with a new serial number and all that kind of stuff, and would send you a qualified wallet of your choosing.
Well, that makes total sense to me, I think. But the easiest way to summarize what you said is, with crypto, is the ownership of the asset depends on the location where they're stored. For a security token, the ownership of the asset depends on the individual who owns the asset, irrespective of the location, if you will, that it's custodied. You did mention, though, a wallet of your choosing, too. That needs to be qualified. What do you mean by that?
Any wallet that supports the blockchain protocol used by the issuer can be used to custody security tokens, but it's not that simple. In order to hold a security token in a wallet, it must have gone through the proper compliance and authentication. Essentially, we need to link that wallet to an investor's identity to make sure they qualify for the security token that they're trying to hold. So your wallet would be linked to the necessary compliance features like KYC and identification checks so that your wallet can be eligible for the receiving of those security tokens.
Exactly. So, because of these steps, the issuer and the security token technology was able to identify me as the beneficial owner on record and therefore easily reissue my tokens as long as I link that wallet to me, of course. So let's review a different scenario. What happens when someone tries to transfer my tokens out of the wallet if they somehow got access?
Well, as we first discussed, the other wallet would need to be eligible to receive the tokens first. So already in this regard, that means we can identify who the tokens were transferred to, foiling most plans for hackers and thieves because there would always be a real-world paper trail tied to any transactions that they were able to perform. You'd need to fool the KYC AML solutions, fool the exchanges or intermediaries, and fool the individual themselves. It's like people's brokerage accounts getting hacked. It's not necessarily impossible, but tremendously difficult to get away with because of the record. This is the same technological process that allows for all the efficiencies we consistently preach each week on the podcast. The automation allows for things to happen quicker, but it also prevents operations from occurring unless they've correctly followed the standard of operations. It's secure by design.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, there's a really great article that came out last week on the block Crypto that goes over how Tether is able to use similar controls to burn and retrieve people's stolen or lost USDT coins. So if you're a subscriber to that, I definitely recommend checking that article out. But it preaches the same tools and benefits we're talking about right now, which is that you'll always be able to claim your tokens, and anyone attempting to steal and liquidate them, it will be very, very tricky in any regard. So all in all, security tokens are at least far, far, far safer than crypto, and concerns about security, though not completely unwarranted, they're strongly mitigated thanks to these built-in safeguards security tokens bring.
And I think with that, that's about the end of our main topic segment. I want to remind everybody that you can listen to any of these podcast episodes through Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or YouTube. But on YouTube, we not only have the full-length episodes, we also publish the main topic segments, that 10 or 15 minutes of goodness at the end that never ages. You can listen to any of the different episodes that are nice and put together in little playlists that you can sort between and listen to anything we've talked about for the last 61 episodes there on YouTube.
And of course, if you have any questions or feedback, you can always reach out to Kyle or myself directly, Twitter, LinkedIn, wherever, or engage with the rest of the community at stomarket.com/news. You can go submit your own articles, comment, ask questions. We'll be there certainly to engage with the rest of everyone else in the community. So looking forward to hopefully catching you next week on Tuesdays. Thanks for listening.
Thank you so much.